Hello, awesome people. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today we're taking a look at the first short story in this collection called Shakespeare versus Cthulhu. By the way, it's edited by Johanthan Green, who wrote the mini short stories that are in, mini novels that are in the Ace gamebooks that I've been doing a deep dive into. That's where I found out with them and so forth. This is called Star-Crossed and such. It's set with the, in the Cthulhu mythos meets Romeo and Juliet. And as a reminder, the central conceit of this 2016 collection is that they are heavily influenced, if you will. The first person to discover it wasn't H.P. Lovecraft, but was in fact Shakespeare. That's where the Shakespeare versus Cthulhu mythos comes from. And this short story, Star-Crossed, is written by Mr. Johanthan Oliver. It's about 30 pages long. It took me a little less than an hour last night, even though it's oversized. Again, I'll let you do it in the comments below in case you're interested in following along. And so basically what happens in this short story is that our point, and again, no spoilers, but our two point of view characters are a daughter who's younger, just going to college for the first time in England, and she has her mom owns a store of witchcraft and witchery and stuff like that. And there is a diary by a famous person that she's reading on the first page and into the second page, trying to figure out what it actually means, and is revealing that her mother concealed from her while she's away at school. And this guy comes up to her, and he's the second point of view character, although he asks her what book she's reading. And those two will be our sort of primary point of view characters throughout the story. So again, it's fun. This is Star-Crossed, and so it'll have some aspects of Romeo and Juliet and Shakespeare's writing, and such are definitely key parts of this. It feels a little bit like a Doctor Who episode, where Shakespeare meets Martha and Doctor Who in the Russell T Davies era, and they are time traveling back, and there are some evil characters using the words and power of Shakespeare to do some bad stuff, but he is able to rally and use the good of Shakespeare and his words to do some good stuff instead. I feel like this feels a little bit like that, although obviously Shakespeare isn't there and it doesn't have time travel supply. But I definitely can see some of the evilences in that. So there you are. That is Star-Crossed by Mr. Winter, and edited by Johanthan Green. The first short story, 30 pages long, to be about a little less than an hour last night. Loved it. It's good stuff. I liked it a lot. I probably couldn't make it 7.5 out of 10. It's a nice debut, and to the central conceit of this collection for you folks. So there you are. I'll go ahead and leave you to it. Have you read it? If so, what did you think about it? Just type in the comments below whatever your thoughts are. If you agree to disagree, my 7.5 out of 10, let's talk about that too. If you enjoyed this one, hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell icon if you're feeling frisky. Let your friends know too. As a reminder, this channel's name is The Worst Thing About New Books. That's a quote by a French philosopher, Jacques Shakespeare, who said that the worst thing about them was that they kept us from reading the old ones. And the collection, Cthulhu mythos stuff from 2016, probably isn't exactly old, but it is still almost a decade old. It's 8 years old, right? And it's not exactly something that people want to be reading and talking about right now. So there you are. I'll go ahead and leave you to it. Finally, I just want to pause and thank you so much just for taking some time out of your day and investing it in watching my video, because we all have so many things, right, that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me, that's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it so much. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.